Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense will start this game off with the football. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Quickly to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Catch in the middle, it's Sowell. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
In a brand new era in Happy Valley, new head coach in Matt Campbell, Drew Allergon at quarterback. Rocco Beck comes in from Iowa State, David, and a lot.
Got a little grass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Quarterback keep, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Wildcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And onto the field comes Aiden Childs, the Michigan State transfer. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Handoff from the gun. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running back searching for a hole. Here's a little room there. They get him at the 42. He picked up 10 there. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying the left side. Got enough for the first. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Childs. Looking to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point. Good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it to him on the screen. Sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he puts through the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Childs. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's loose down the left side. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Snags it, and he's open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And, man, Reese highlighted this guy coming into the football game, and he has not disappointed. Like, with that throw right there, he's already over 200 yards in the first half. Like, seeing the field, throwing with accuracy, finding his mismatches. This dude is really doing a good job of playing the quarterback position and having a lot of success today.
Well, one thing you know about Penn State when you've watched them play in recent years is they were absolutely loaded at running back. Maybe the best 1-2 combination over the last several seasons in Nick Singleton and Kaytron Allen, David. Now both those guys are gone. There's going to be some new faces toting the rock, but this is Penn State. They've got to be able to run the ball.
They do, and you think about this new era with Matt Campbell coming over, obviously bringing Hansen at the running back spot, but you know how he likes to do it, man. Multiple tight ends, run the football. Rocco Beck's going to be steady at quarterback, so whether it's Hansen, whether it's Peoples who comes over from Ohio State, I expect the ground game to be what Penn State fans are used to. And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one.
He's got an alley. He's run out of bounds, but gets the ball across the 50 to the 49. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Here comes the heat, and down he goes.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's loose down the middle. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Beck. The throw to the outside is complete. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He's got it on the right. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Going with the ground game left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. After the run, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Finds his man. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Beck. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Last-ditch effort to get points before the half. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. The run from the shotgun. Tripped up for the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Could be an alley. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Wagner. Could not make his way to the corner. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Flushed out of the pocket. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific...
Makes the grab in their space. All the way! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here's a heat, and they got him.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to throw. It's Childs. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it way down the field. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Going to get a stoppage here for just a second as Northwestern has an injured player on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts. Statement. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Keep it on the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the air. It's Beck. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning on the Jets. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, I got to give the defense credit.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep this drive alive. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Back to throw, it's Childs. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. That's caught. It's Wagner. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to throw, it's Childs. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the Penn State sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Penn State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Childs. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure coming, and it's a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
The give as they work on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And they're able to get him down. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Crosses the 45. Might have a chance. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Childs. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Alchuk. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over.